Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. It seems like forever since I've done a video. The last one I recorded was on Wednesday and it is Sunday now, so it's been a few days. I'm still not recovered from my cold. It's hit me like a ton of bricks, but I am getting there. So let's get into some happy crafting and do a Deal It Up challenge. Great way to start the week, and I think it's a brilliant way for me to ease back into my routine. So again, I've got a base here from a cat food box ready for today's challenge. There are two ways you can do this challenge. You can do the faux card like I'll be doing, or our final prompt that I'll pull will be an alternative if you don't want to make a faux card. So I've just got the two prompts today plus our card or whatever else. Other item of ephemera, shall we say, in several words. Okay, so let's pull our first prompt, and we are going with this one, cool colours. Please excuse me having to clear my throat. Yeah, still fighting a bit with the old cold. So annoying. But that's life, isn't it? We get these curveballs. I've been pretty good this year in terms of sickness. I've been absent for other reasons, but sickness hasn't been too big an issue. But man, oh man, it hit me with a 6 this time around. Right, and hubby is still not 100%, so obviously it's not the like 2 or 3 day cold. Anyway, let's go this one. Cardboard packaging. Well, as it happens, this is cardboard packaging. So, whether I add some more, let's see how we go. I'm not sure about that one, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is the draw for what card we'll be making if you want to make a faux card. Giving them a bit of a shuffle. After filming last Deal It Up challenge, I actually lost my little club stamp and I couldn't find it, and my hubby looked all over the place. We were looking everywhere, and then I was getting stuff out ready for today and I spied it. I did, and I was so relieved to find it. I'll show you where I found it because it was quite clever at hiding. Okay, we're going to go that one for our card, which is, it's another club. Just as well I found my little club stamp, isn't it? I was quite prepared to draw it though, but I don't have to say that. I found it, because these are the numbers I use, I found it sitting right there on the back of the acetate, but I actually saw it through there and it was like, oh, it looks like a club, and there it was hiding. So very relieved to find it. Right, now if you don't want to make a 5 of clubs card with us, this is the size I use because I want to make all mine the same size, but you can do whatever size you like. You can make it a regular size like one of these cards, or a mini. Yeah, a mini would be fun actually. If I do this again, like another set of 52 cards, I might do minis because I do like a good mini. Okay, so if you don't want to make a faux card, let's just go this one. You will make a journal card. So just a good old journal card. This is a journal card as well, this faux card. Right. Do excuse me. Right, so I've got my club stamp and I've got, it's a 5, isn't it? So let's grab out the 5. And I'll try not to lose any of my stamps this week. But you know, when they're small and clear, it's quite easy to lose them. And if you watched last week, you remember that I had trouble with the club sticking onto my block. In fact, I haven't cleaned glue off my block. There we go. I've done so little crafting while I've been sick, and it's been completely boring. Absolutely, completely bonkers boring. Right, so I need a stamp pad, and I want to do stenciling. I always do stenciling. Well, it seems so far I always do stenciling, so let's carry that on. So let's grab out a stencil, perhaps move my stamps so they don't stick themselves to this folder, because yeah, that'd probably happen. You go to use it and it's like, oh no, I've lost it again. How about we do a little brick pattern? If I can disengage it from the rest, go with that. Just something simple. And we want cool colours, so I think I might go with this Lost Lagoon, which I've been using in another project recently, and primarily because I've already got the brush in that colour. So let's pop down a little kit sheet, line up our stencil, and this time I'll do stenciling first. And this just gives me a bit of thinking time as to how I want to proceed for the rest of it. Get this easy bit done that doesn't require a lot of thought. Okay, I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to kind of do patches. And I might even do a second colour, just because I can. And because that's a bit of fun. Right, now move that down. I'm wondering about adding a bit of green, because this is a very bluey green. I like that. Do I add green as well? I think I will, just because, you know, it's nice to mix it up and do something a bit different. Let's go with this Vivid Chartreuse. I'm going to grab out another brush, a virgin brush, no less. And let's just kind of vary the position a little bit. And put some of this in as well. And hopefully it doesn't look like a dog's breakfast, because we haven't got a dog to eat it. We've only got cats. Oh no, I like that. Just adds a little something, you know, just an extra layer of interest. Here we go, not too much, just a little bit. Okay, right, can pop those aside, pop that aside, and now let's do our stamping for our 5 of clubs. My throat is getting quite irritated from time to time still, but I can breathe at night, so that's a good stage to reach, when you can breathe at night without intervention of, you know, like menthol or cough mixture or that sort of thing. Right, so there's our 5, just like that, easy peasy. Just giving the 5 a little stamp off, clean it off. And our club. Now, are you going to stick to the block today? Oh, yes you are. Excellent. And I'm going to do beside, I think. There. And there. Oops. and I managed to get ink all over my block, so just give me a moment to clean that up so I don't transfer it everywhere like my fingers. Right, okay, so stamps this side to the side in a little pile so they won't run away. Good little stamps, yes. Right, so writing side, 5 of clubs, done. Right, now we come to this side. So we have cool colours and cardboard packaging. Well, cool colours shouldn't be a problem, should it? So I'm going to look at my collage fodder. And I really like this paper, which is done with on my jelly plate, I believe. What else have I got in here that might kind of work? What's this blue one down here? It's a handprint. I don't even remember doing that, but obviously I did. Well, we might be able to use some of that. The dictionary page with some green on it. Looks like some watercolour here. Not that one. Okay, I think that's enough. And perhaps we'll combine that with a few scraps of like envelope, plain paper, a bit of digital. Yeah, that'll do. I always go blue when it comes to cool colours, but I am trying to add in a little bit of green just to be a bit different to my normal. So let's take a strip of this. Just random. Not going to put it down just yet, I don't think. Oops, don't want to tear straight. It's going to look all retchoed, which does not matter. Okay, do I want that under or over? Just want to do a little bit of composing first. A bit of envelope. Like that, and I'm really not overly fussed on that, so I'm just going to pop that aside. So bit of text upside down, sort of in there maybe. Yep, happy with that. Okay, let's do some gluing. Still thinking about the cardboard packaging. I think I want to add some more. I think I'm being a bit, I want to say cheap, but that's not what I'm trying to say. Oh gosh, what's the word? I'm not challenging myself if I just leave this as my cardboard packaging component. I feel like I'm dipping out on the challenge a little bit if I do that, so we'll add some more. I'm just not sure what or how right now. Right, that was that way round, wasn't it? Yep. Sorry, I'm just gluing off camera. That's all I'm doing, is I'm just gluing on my glue pages to the side. Nothing really too exciting going on, but you may wonder what I'm disappearing and doing. Yeah, still pondering that cardboard packaging. It's like, because I've got this type of cardboard, but it's quite thick, and I don't really want to put like that thickness on top as well. Oh, I didn't put any of this in, did I? Oh well, maybe we can add a layer of that in. As well, once we've got the background done. Gosh, my brain, I think, is working again. There was a few days there where my brain just bugged out on me. I was like, no, you're gone. You lost it. Oh, no. Was that where I had that? Yes, it was. Just after I was saying that my brain is working again, and then it goes, do you think it is? I'm going to challenge you on that. I'm going to say maybe not. There, anyway, it doesn't matter. That'll do. Right, this one was definitely down in this edge. Oh, and it's not very straight, so we'll have to trim that off as well. And then this lovely bit of, it's got a metallic, like I think it's silver in it as well. It's just, I find it very pretty. Oops, tearing it up with my glue stick. Goodness, getting a bit rambunctious. Right, so we've got a few overhangs here to trim off. Let's just whip around and do those before we move on to the next bit. So for all you blue lovers out there, you'll be able to have some fun with this one. Get into your blue vibe. Thinking of you in particular, Selena. Although blue is not the only cool colour, is it? Like I'm trying to include a bit of green. Purple can also be cool, just depending on its base colour, whether it's got a warm base or a cool base. Grey could be considered a cool colour, again, depending whether it's a warm grey or a cool grey. Right, we want to pop some of this in somewhere, just to bring in some of that green. Let's do it. Don't overthink it. I think I might have to have a wee sip of my drink so that my voice doesn't give out on me or do anything silly. Just got a cold drink today. It's a really warm day here, and part of the reason I know I'm not well yet is because I alternate between being hot and cold. And nothing's changing, the weather's not changing, the room's not changing, it's just me. And so I'm like taking my hoodie off, putting it back on, taking it off, and it's just like, yeah, I'm not 100% yet, hopefully soon. Right, so there's our base done, but we want cardboard packaging. Let me have a wee look. I've got a bit of pizza box. Again, it's quite thickish, not as thick as the cat food box. And what I might do is just peel the decoration, the layer off, just to make it a little bit thinner. And I've just got this strip. Thought that could be fun. Just to, what can we do with it? It's quite messed up and torn, and I'm kind of thinking of going with that and using, maybe even grunging it up some more, because it's really super thin there. Can I get a tiny little bit of, can I make a larger patch of really thin, is what I'm trying to and a little bit of hole here and there I think would be quite fun. Let's just spend a little moment or two on this. So I'm kind of wondering about leaving some, you know, bits pulled up like these. Oh, I'm not getting a lot of joy now. First bit was relatively easy, and now it's just like, nah, we're not going to play. I want a rough edge there. So I think it might be fun to do a little bit of grungification. How's that for a good word? Grungification. Don't know if there is such a word, but I think there should be, because I think it sounds cool. Rather than saying grungy it up, it's like, let's do some grungification. Yep, got a hole there. That's pretty cool. I like the hole. Whoops, I just tore that bit off. I wasn't intending on tearing that bit off, but never mind. It happened. And there's a fold line down there, which I don't want. So let's try and just get rid of that fold. It's a score line, actually. Score line and a fold line. And bits like that hanging off. Oh, I'm liking that. I need, where'd I put it? Oh, there it is. My drop sheet back, and I want to grungy it up. I want to dirty it up. So let's. So I'm moving away from the cool colours now and bringing in some other colours. Do some around our little hole there. And there's another hole there. Oh, hubby's got up from his nap. You right, darling? No, I haven't paused it. I'm still going. He's up a lot sooner than I anticipated. I'll pop you on pause and just have a wee chat with him. Just a moment. Okay, I'm going to add some sepia ink to this as well. Just want something perhaps a little bit darker or different, just to give it some extra oomph. Hubby's made 2 batches of fudge today for a community dinner this week, and he's just starting on the 3rd batch. So if you hear any noises in the background, he's just busy making some fudge for the community. So it's all good, isn't it? Right, and I do want to ink around this as well, so it's probably going to have a bit of that sepia on it, which is all good. So that's the paper lining the tin. I can give you a run through of the fudge making process. It's just life in a real house, isn't it? But we won't be here too much longer. Otherwise my voice might not hold out. Right, so that's the inking done. Okay, so I want this on here somehow, but I don't think I want to glue it down yet. I want to do something else, like we need a focal point, don't we, at a minimum. What do I want to use? That is a very good question. Maybe some numbers. Actually, this would come under cardboard packaging as well, because these were done on cardboard, some sort of box, I can't remember, with used wrapping paper. Oh, what about this bunny? And it's, you know, it's old wrapping paper, so it's got some marks and some creases and some bit of the colour missing, so I think it really plays into that sort of grungy aspect. No, I definitely like it on the other side. What about that way round? Just feel like he's blending in a little bit much with this paper. I do like it. What else have we got here? No, nothing else is floating my boat in there. Do we need a number under him to help him stand out? Yeah, I think a number there will help. Do I need anything else? I think I'll grungy this up a little bit, give it a wee ink, just a light little ink. I think I need to re-ink my brush, because there was next to none coming off then. And probably some on our bunny. Just give him a little bit of inky love. He's now got dirty nose. He must have been digging in the dirt in the farmer's garden. I've turned this around because the bunny helps hide that sort of hard line there a little bit. Right, something like that. So let's get those down. I'm still thinking maybe something up in this top corner. I'm sorry, I keep clearing my throat. It's just a matter of having to at the moment. Right, let's glue this down. Going all quiet. Right. That down there. And I am going to glue this little flappy bit that I've got half peeled up, so I don't lose it somewhere along the way. It means it's not quite going to be the same sort of texture, although I'll give it a little push up so it's not completely flat. Now let's put down Bunny with the dirty nose. I know what he's doing right now. He's putting the other 2 batches of fudge in containers. So he's got the dishes ready for the next batch. So hopefully I feel all good by the time the community dinner comes. I've got, what, today's Sunday and it's on Wednesday. So hopefully I'll be all good to go, because I've missed out on so many fun events with this stupid cold. Been very, very annoying. But never mind. We just keep on going, don't we? Because there's nothing else to do but just to keep on going. Right. Let's give it a... That tail doesn't want to glue down. You shall glue down, tail. Oh, and I've got it on top of that flappy bit of cardboard anyway, so that was a waste of time. Never mind, it's the way it goes. Right, I do think I want something up here. Definitely need something. What would I like? Label, maybe? So let's go to the Junk Journal Studio labels. Bingo. That first one I picked up just seems exactly the right one for me. So let's just give it an edge. Oh, there's a big motorbike outside making a lot of noise. Yes, lovely. Love it. So this is from Labels of Days Gone By, I think it's called. From the Junk Journal Studio on Etsy. Oh, no, that's not gluing down properly. Let's give it a little more glue. This cardboard strip that I put on is quite soft and porous, so I think it's possibly soaking up the glue a bit more than normal. Let's give it a hold down there. And then I think we might be done. Right, let's get rid of this paper. So we have a 5 of clubs. Love this stenciling. I think that worked a treat. We have cool colours. So I've gone with blue and a touch of green here and there. We have cardboard packaging. So our base is cat food box. This is part of a pizza box. And then the bunny is done on some... I'm trying to think what sort of box. It's a small white box that I used as a base for that, and old wrapping paper. So we've got 3 different types of cardboard packaging. So meet that prompt, yay. So that's my challenge for this week. Remember, you have the choice. You can do a 5 of clubs faux card as well, or you can do a journal card instead, or you can do both. You can entirely do both. And whichever way you go, using these 2 prompts. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you give it a go. I find it so much fun, and please join us in the Facebook group Visual Vibes. You can share a picture of what you make in there, or you can tag the Deal It Up Challenge on Instagram so I can see it on there if you're not on Facebook. Okay guys, have a great week. I'll be back with Trashcraft Tuesday tomorrow, so take care and I'll see you then. Bye for now.